some money. Money, money, money.
Hey fellow Chargers, I'm Denise. Today is March 3rd, 2017, and here's your school news.
Everywhere you turn it. Everywhere you turn it.
For those accounting majors, you may be interested in the American Institute of Certified Public Accounting Scholarship. You must be in advanced accounting class, plan to go to a 4-year school, plan to be a certified public accountant, have at least a 3.0 GPA, and be willing to make blogs. This seems like a lot, but the scholarship is $2,000. You can enter until April 1st. Brianna Lewis, who doesn't take accounting classes, says she'd be willing to write the blogs depending on what the rules were. You can go to the link below to check it out. The ACT is right around the corner for the junior class at Bullies High School. The ACT is a standardized test that pretty much determines if and where you go to college. Your class is for senior year and is a measure of your intelligence by the score generated from one test. Many students strive to get high scores on the test to land scholarships and get into the college of their choice. But why does standardized testing matter so much? English teacher Laura Pierce tries to prepare her sophomores for the ACT they'll take the following year. She believes there's a lot of emphasis on the test, but the ACT does not determine your future necessarily. Why is it that we put so much effort and time onto a test and make students feel like they're unintelligent if they don't score well on one test? This story was from Emily Tennell.
It's time to stop!
Next up is a field report from our very own Matt Maskey, immediately following the erectile dysfunction segment with Ethan and Jordan.
I look for the text, and then I go back to sleep.
Well, I wake up, I check my phone, and then I go back to sleep.
Do you hope for a snow day, or do you try not to get excited?
I hope for them basically all the time.
I usually don't get excited because then I jinx myself and then we have to go to school.
Do you believe snow days are beneficial to students in terms of getting a break? Why?
Yes and no. Yes, because it gives them more time to work on their homework or whatever, or project. And no, because it means we have to stay here longer.
Yeah, I think they are. It gives us a chance to recharge.
So, to conclude, most people at Bullies prepare for a snow day by checking their phones and going back to bed immediately, because it's 5 a.m., probably. Most people try not to hope for a snow day, because if they do, then they feel like they'll jinx it, and that'll ruin it. And they believe snow days are beneficial when it comes to getting a break, because most students are overstressed. You heard it here first, folks.
School stresses me out, but what comes in the future stresses me out even more.
Yeah, I used to look forward to snow days, but now I'm just ready to graduate.
And with that, it's time for the electoral dysfunction. This past week was CPAC, or Republican Spring Break. President Trump spoke, as well as many other big-name Republicans such as Kellyanne Conway, Ted Cruz, and Vice President Pence. President Trump lambasted the mainstream media in his address to CPAC, calling it the enemy of the people. President Trump has blocked CNN, Political News, the New York Times, BuzzFeed, BBC, and the Los Angeles Times from White House briefing. Liberals say that this is an infringement of free speech rights. Well, if you remember how all these news networks named strive to create fake and artificial agenda, fake polls, and so on, why are they whining? Purpose misinformation is a particular form of aggression, and aggression against the people made these media outlets the enemies of the people. Former President Obama kept Fox News from White House briefing. These media sources are blocked so that President Trump can ensure that his points of view are represented correctly in the media. Fake news chose this way, and there is no Trump's fault in telling real facts. The current White House administration under President Trump is more trusted to tell the public the truth than the media, according to a poll conducted by Fox News. 45% of respondents said that they have greater trust in the Trump administration, while 42% stated that they have more confidence in reporters. The media lost its confidence a long time ago. The amount of fake news is overwhelming. In contrast, the Trump administration spreads verified information on social media, and President Trump himself said highly accessible for journalists. Who do you trust more, the fake news or the truth? It's simple. Enemies don't belong in the White House.
Wrong.
Protest Donald Trump. Around 2,600 citizens, that is. They want Louisville to become a sanctuary city, which sanctuary city means it's an undocumented immigrants are safe in this city. Mayor Fisher says, I don't want to be caught up in this name. And that's completely all right because he is the mayor of the city, so it's his call. But citizens of Louisville want everyone to feel equal and safe whenever it comes to living here. Safety or being illegal, that's on your opinion, but Tabby Skaggs says, I don't like it. Congressmen have talked to Mayor Fisher on multiple occasions about this, but his mind has still not changed. Well, what do you think, Charger Nation? This story was influenced by Denise Osborne.
Here's Alex and Zach with your Red Zone Sports Report.
Trump is my president,
I disagree with making Louisville a sanctuary city.
and now this is your Red Zone Sports Report.
Last week was the state tournament for the wrestling team. Tucker Wells, Cody Durick, Devin Henley, Justin Deffler, Patrick Netherton, Austin Miller, and Austin Smith ended the tournament with an 0-2 record, while James Nash finished with a 1-2 record and Logan Henry finished with a 2-2 record. This was Logan Henry and Justin Deffler's second state tournament in their wrestling career. Deffler has this to say about his second time around. I feel like I have earned it this time. My weight class at regionals was much more difficult this year, and with the seat I was given, I had to earn my way to state. That's one story. Okay. Last week was the Chargers' chance to advance to the next round of the district tournament. East led J-Town most of the night, but unfortunately J-Town came back at the last few minutes of the game to take the win from East. This was taken from the Twitter of a fellow Red Zone rowdy, Luke Young. I'm actually just sitting in my car in my driveway crying. As devastating it is for the fans, it is even more devastating for the seniors of this year's team. The final score of the game was 70-64 J-Town. We congratulate each senior for their accomplishments and wish them a prosperous future.
On February 23rd, the Lady Chargers played Mercy for the district championship. The Lady Chargers defeated them with a pretty good lead throughout the whole game. Even though the boys basketball team did not win districts, the Lady Chargers did, and they need our support at the games. The Lady Chargers have not had as much support as the guys, but I think it's time that they did. So go support your Lady Chargers at Region. Over the past couple months, rumors have spread that an NBA team may be coming to Louisville and other cities in the near future. With the NBA season in full swing, there are numerous rumors about the impending expansion, but at this time, the locations have not been decided. Louisville is competing against 3 other cities to get the new spot. With the NBA thinking of adding a team in Louisville, they have come up with enough money to start the team and find a new place to reside. While some NBA fans would be ecstatic about the new team in Louisville, college basketball fans may not be as much supportive. There are 4 cities that are running. The 4 cities are Louisville, Seattle, New Mexico, and Las Vegas. Seattle has had an NBA team before, the Seattle Supersonics, but Louisville and the 2 other cities have never held an NBA team. Another downfall that Louisville is known a college town. With both University of Louisville and University of Kentucky Most think that if an NBA team was added, it wouldn't get much support from diehard college fans, and there are simply not enough people in Louisville area to support such an endeavor. Up next is Plugged In.
Let me start by saying congrats to the girls basketball team and better luck next time to the boys basketball team.
Welcome to Plugged In. The world famous YouTuber PewDiePie is under fire after allegations of supposedly being an anti-Semitic from his fans. These allegations come from his videos, "I've discovered the greatest thing online, I'm racist," and more. As of the time of this report, the video "I'm racist" has been taken down. The first video was about PewDiePie discovering via an online freelance market community. He commissioned 2 non-English speaking men to hold up a sign that said, "Hitler did nothing wrong," along with some other controversial things. The follow-up video, "I'm racist," shows PewDiePie watching Adolf Hitler's speech while smiling. So what do you think? A joke gone too far, or something to worry about? Student Emily Maddox had this to say on the matter. "I have no idea what was going on with this situation, so I don't have any significant information to answer the question." This story came from our very own Matthew Maskey. Lego Batman movie. The new Lego movie is The Batman. Now, as a long fan of the Batman series, I hope that this will be something new. I asked Andrew Stansberry about the movie, and he said, "I'm not a big fan of Batman. I'm more of a Marvel guy, but a Lego Marvel movie would be nice. Since they're making a Lego DC movie, how about a Marvel Lego movie?" We'll have to see if they make a Lego Marvel movie, and I hope that the Lego Batman movie will be good, because if it's a Lego movie on a person who is serious as Batman, they're going to make fun. They're going to make it funny.
I recently watched a movie called Hacksaw Ridge. All I knew before choosing to watch this movie was that it was a war movie. The movie is a lot more than a war movie. The movie tells the story of the heroic efforts of Private Desmond Doss during the bloodiest battles of World War II. Private Doss enlists in the army, only wanting to be a medic. His religious beliefs have him refusing repeatedly to carry a gun. Many attempts were made early on by his superiors to teach him how to use a gun. Private Doss continued to refuse even after the military attempted to have him put in jail. The battlefield took place on top of a sheer 400-foot cliff in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. Private Doss was given permission to be a medic in the battle without a weapon. The mission was thought to be near impossible, and his battalion was ordered to retreat from the cliff. Private Doss refused to leave behind his fellow comrades. Doss repeatedly ran into heavy machine gun and artillery fire to rescue these comrades. He carried them over his shoulder to the edge of the cliff and lowered them down to safety single-handedly. By the end of the night, Doss had rescued approximately 75 men. Each time he rescued a man, he prayed out to the Lord for strength to rescue another one. He would say, "Lord, please help me get one more." My mom and I watched this movie, and it was not what either of us expected. I asked her what she thought about the movie. She said that she thought it told a good story. She also said that the battle in the movie was so bloody, and she can't imagine anyone going into battle without a weapon. He truly risked his own life on multiple occasions to save his fellow soldiers. This story was provided by Grayson Payne.
Have a great weekend.
See you guys next time.
Stay classy, boys.
Yo, great one.
Stay awesome, bros.
We'll see you next week.
Oh, wait, that's Samantha's.
And don't forget, make Charger Nation great again.